And it's just a basic one.
They're all day long, so.
You want to hit the top three for it?
So I hear
Yeah.
that you want to. Is that true? Gold?
I'm just kidding.
No?
Would you like shadow bottle?
I love it. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. So what else is there?
Something to do with sales. And
So Brett, you want to tell us what's going on? What happened today?
Okay, so we pulled the thing in and started messing with it here about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock this morning. It is now a little after 4. We got the wiring harness all out. We got the master cylinder and brake booster out, and the front brake lines out. We got the wiring harness out. The air conditioning condenser is out. We have previously removed the engine and transmission and fuel tank because disposing of fluids like gas and oil and antifreeze is really troublesome out here.
And where are we?
We are in Scottsdale, Arizona, by the way. Sorry about that. We're 75 and sunshine.
And we're in a tent.
And we're in a tent at the Barrett Jackson office.
Yeah, so we don't want to really be making a mess here and be lying in a puddle of our own antifreeze all week.
So we staged a little bit of that. What we're doing here right now is, this was a running, driving car when we started on it, so it's got its share of battle scars. We're going to scuff down the engine bay with some Scotch-Brite and some lacquer thinner and some cleaner, and we're just going to take some trim black, some satin black paint, and touch up the paint.
Which is pretty much what everyone would do at home.
Exactly. I've built several cars like that.
Yep.
It's I've done cars that you blow it all apart and you work it down like a fine body work and you spray it, but this isn't that fun.
Yep.
This car, first of all, is being built in the parking lot. Second of all, it's going to be raced. And third of all, we've got 8 days to get this done. 8 6-hour days, 48 hours. So we're going to round off some corners and it's going to look really good.
And what are we working on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're going to be bolting the transmission to the engine. We're going to put the flex plate on, bolt up the transmission to the engine. We will probably put the vintage air front runner on. We'll put the motor mounts and everything on. And we are going to set the motor and transmission in the car.
All right. Well, that's a big step.
Yeah, it is.
But the reality is the car is gonna get blown apart on Monday. The engine and tranny will be in, but everything underneath the car is coming out.
Yeah, so after on Monday morning, what we'll do after the engine and transmission is in, we will jack the car up, put it up on tall jack stands so the suspension guys can get under it, and yet the interior and wiring guys can get in it, and the engine bay guys can get access to it. And that's when the real work starts. The wiring starts, the air conditioning installation starts, the suspension starts to come out of it. That's when things start happening a lot quicker. We'll have more people here. We've got experts coming from painless wiring. We've got experts coming from vintage air. We've got experts coming from Tech to do some fuel delivery stuff. Mike Ballard over here is going to be installing the Holly EFI. Josh Powers from Custom Image Corvette up in South Dakota is going to be helping with the Tech suspension.
Awesome.
So, it'll look a little busier.
Yeah, that's awesome. And the parts, I'm sure, will just jump out of the box and install themselves.
Yes, everything here has been designed so the parts leap out of the box and magnetically attach themselves to the car.
Cool.
I wish.
I like that.
Awesome.
In reality, the whole concept of this thing is that there are such good aftermarket bolt-on parts these days that you can truly bolt a car together in a parking lot without major fabrication. Now, I've built a lot of cars. I don't think for a minute that we won't have to grind a corner on a bracket or slot a hole or make some, shim a bracket or whatever. But we don't have to necessarily know how to cut weld, fabricate, and do major fabrication. Although we can, and we have, we don't have to do it on this car.
Awesome. All right, thank you, Brett.
Have fun.
Tune in tomorrow, everyone, and we will actually spend some time describing the Lingenfelter LS3, the Bowler transmission, which has a lot of really trick Sonex parts within, the Pro Torque multi-clutch billet lockup converter, and all of the goodies that are associated with getting the engine and trans into the car. So we might do some accessories mounted to the front of the engine as well, and go into those a little tomorrow also. See you then.